Good morning. This is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato morning headlines on June 17, 2022. Africa Live: teenagers rescued from Nigeria baby factory. UN human rights chief could not speak to detained Uyghurs or families during Xinjiang visit. The Guardian: UN blocked from speaking to Uyghurs during China visit. The Telegraph: UN rights chief admits she wasn't allowed to speak to a single current Uyghur detainee during Xinjiang visit. The Independent: UN Human Rights Council 50, joint statement on the human rights situation in China. Boy, 8, dies after hide-and-seek game goes tragically wrong. Sky News, Georgia: boy, 8, playing hide-and-seek dies between washer and dryer. Metro.co.uk: 8-year-old boy dies after getting wedged between a washer and dryer while playing hide-and-seek. The Independent: sweetheart boy, 8, dies after getting trapped between washing machine and dryer in Texas. Daily Mail: Texas second grader dies after hiding between washer and dryer during game, report. Russia's illegals, the deep cover spies who can be both clumsy and dangerous. Huge methane emission from Russian coal mine. Trump demands equal time, as he accuses networks of broadcasting slanderous, January 6 committee. The Independent: Trump's January 6 arguments dubbed the Costanza defense, after Seinfeld joke. The Independent: Trump allied candidates threaten democracy as January 6 probe tries to protect it. Russia-Ukraine war: what we know on day 114 of the invasion. The Guardian: Ukraine news, live, Russian spy tried to infiltrate The Hague, claims Dutch intelligence. The Independent: Russia isn't winning the war in Ukraine, but the future looks bleak. The Times: Ukraine ignores Russian ultimatum to surrender Severodonetsk. The Guardian: Ukraine says Russian forces trying to attack simultaneously in 9 directions. Cost of living latest: Hugh Grant saves lives with donation to charity. Inflation set to peak above 11%. Who are the winners and losers of interest rate hike? Ukraine war: UK highly likely to add hundreds more troops to NATO force in Estonia to help deter Russia, Defense Secretary says. Sky News: NATO to deploy more combat troops and weapons to Eastern Europe. The Telegraph: NATO ministers discuss boosting Eastern flank forces. The Independent: live, Stoltenberg holds a briefing after NATO defense ministers meeting. Reuters: NATO readies fresh eastern flank defenses. UK aims sanctions at Russians accused of abducting Ukrainian children. The Guardian: Ukraine, Foreign Secretary announces fresh sanctions on Russian officials. Evening Standard: Russians sanctioned by UK over forced adoptions of Ukrainian children. The Independent: UK sanctions Russian linked to forced transfers and adoptions. Gov. UK sanctions head of Russian Orthodox Church. Ukraine war: this is a dreadful mistake, head of UK's armed forces says Russia has strategically lost. Sky News: Russia has strategically lost war, says UK defense chief, as Lavrov says Moscow unashamed. The Guardian: Russia-Ukraine war: Russia has strategically lost Ukraine war, says UK's armed forces chief. The Telegraph: Russia has strategically lost war in Ukraine, says head of UK's armed forces. The Independent: ex-Russian football captain Igor Denisov condemns invasion of Ukraine. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.